Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Haley. Welcome to Johnnie Bennie Campus News, CSB SJU's weekly news show filling you in with what's going on around campus.
On Tuesday, February 16th, join the Donald McNeely Center for Entrepreneurship as they host the Eric Rigo Big Idea Competition. In an experience similar to Shark Tank, students will be sharing their big idea not only with their fellow students, but also successful alums that will be acting as investors.
These big ideas can be as creative as students want, but it's up to them to convince the judges that they can make their dream a reality. With no entry fee and plenty of door prizes, this is one event you won't want to miss.
Next up tonight, let's go to Rachel Raden with the Sports Roundup.
Thanks, Emily and Ellen. This is Rachel Raden with Johnnie Bennie Campus News. This week, I got the chance to catch up with the baseball team and hear about how they're preparing for this season. I'm here with head St. John's baseball coach, Jerry Hogan, to talk a little bit about what we can expect to see from the Johnnies this season. So, Coach, let's start a little bit with last season.
Well, we started off with very tough schedules, both in our Fort Myers trip and our Tucson trip. And then we knew we had some things to figure out, and those first 15 games we kind of did. And playing some nationally ranked teams and doing well against them is always important. You only get better if you play good people. And then we did have a setback right at the beginning. We got swept by St. Mary's on our first home doubleheader, and then we had to go up to Concordia and play a team that was off to like a 15-2 start. And we went up there and swept them. And then I knew at that time that we had a ball club because we swung the bats well, and they were an awful good hitting team too. I think we ended up 4th in the country, and they were either 3rd or 5th, right, very close with us. But that was kind of one of the times when we guessed we were kind of be a pretty good club. But yeah, the guys came through. Our pitching kind of came together. Some new guys stepped up, as Ben Etzel did in the conference tournament. He'd only thrown about 8 or 9 varsity innings all year, and he came in and got 2 closes for us in the last weekend in the conference tournament. So we did a nice job going into that, and we played well in the national regional. Just we came up short on a couple very good ball games, and we out-hit the teams. We didn't give up an extra base hit. We just didn't outscore them in two-run losses. So it was good for our guys, and we certainly have some holes to fill coming in, though.
Coach Jerry talked about how he was really impressed with you guys on the first day of practice. It looked like you'd been preparing hard in the off-season. Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys did to make sure you're ready for this first week with your coach?
Yeah, sure. So January 12th was our first captain's practice for the season, and that's just a good time to get to know the guys and get the new guys acclimated with what's coming at them during the season. And basically we use that time to not only warm ourselves up for what's coming ahead, but just to get to know each other, get the camaraderie going.
So talking a little bit about the end of last season, obviously you guys ended on a high note, you know, with the MIAC playoff championship, headed into the Division III regionals. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
It was definitely very exciting. Beating the Tommies twice back-to-back was probably one of the best feelings I've had yet, and you know that's something that nobody can take away from us now. We got that championship title in the trophy case back there, but we definitely had some unfinished business, I'd say. Regionals could have gone better. We could play with the competition. We lost two-run ball games, and you know it's kind of frustrating, but it's motivation for this year to come back and get after it. So.
What is it looking like in the field for us right now? Where are we hurting the most? Where are we growing the most? And who are we welcoming back?
Yeah, I don't know so much. Pitching is always so important. That's kind of where you start. And we did lose some pretty good power arms. And Kurt Janscher, who was the MVP of the conference, not just as a pitcher but as a player. Now we do have guys back, and we have a pretty good, I should say, a pretty talented young group as well. And we still have 24 freshmen this year on our roster that we kept after evaluations from the fall, and there'll be 4 of those guys that'll step in and help us on the mound. So we have depth. We just need experience.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to most this season?
I think definitely with every season that I've been here, it's just getting to know the guys. I mean, baseball is a great game, and you know I love to play competitively, but the relationships that I make on this team will carry over for years to come, and I mean that's been proven in the last however long I've been playing baseball. I'm still buddies with my friends back home, so just the relationships, and I don't know, this is my last year playing competitively, so I just got to take it all in, I guess.
Well, one last fun question for you, Mike. Who is the best dancer on the team?
It's a tough one, but I think I'm going to have to go with Patrick Stry on this one. Him and I are dance buddies, but he can definitely out-dance me for sure. We call him the Sun Bear sometimes, so let that sink in.
Well, thank you again, Mike, for joining us. We really appreciate it, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Sounds like it'll definitely be an exciting year for Johnnie baseball. We can't wait to see what all their hard work earns them throughout the season. Back to you, Emily and Ellen.
Thanks, Rachel. Good luck to all Bennie and Johnnie athletes this week.
Now, to wrap up today's show, we go to our final segment, 5 Things with a Twist. This week, we'll share with you 5 things to do over a long weekend.
1. If you are staying on campus, make sure to fill out the request to stay form and get outside to enjoy the snow.
2. If you live in the cities, make sure to check out the ice castles in Eden Prairie. Tickets are less than $18 a person, making it a cheap, easy, and fun winter activity to partake in.
3. Escape from the cold and go see a movie. With new movies Deadpool, The Choice, Dirty Grandpa, and How to Be Single, there's a movie for everyone to enjoy.
4. Use your long weekend to catch up on sleep, as we are all busy throughout the semester. This is a great time to relax and take a breather.
5. Why procrastinate? Use your day off and get ahead on your homework.
That's all for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Haley.
And I'm Emily. Have a great long weekend, Bennies and Johnnies. See you when you return.